What's up guys, how you doing? I hope you've all had an awesome week. If you haven't been to my channel before, my name's Philip Scriber. I'm here to teach you about film and photography. If this lights your candle, make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell so YouTube notifies you of all my future films. Today it's going to be really quick. We're going to be talking about the Ronin-SC. Let's get right into it. The Ronin-S and the Ronin-SC, they're pretty similar to each other. The Ronin-SC obviously is lighter, it's smaller, and it has a couple of extra add-ons that are pretty cool things to have, though you might not use them so much. Now, if you're like me, sometimes you lay at night when the new iPhone XR or XRS, the iPhone 11, 12 comes out, and you're thinking to yourself, wow, I wish I had that. I bet my life would be better with that phone. Same thing about the Ronin-SC. That's what I was thinking anyway, until today. Now, the Ronin-S is awesome. Sure, you can lift weights with it. This is really annoying. This whole, that's annoying. Now, the Ronin-SC, it has axis locks. So you lock them into place and you chuck it in your bag and nothing happens. Nothing flies around like this. Your Ronin doesn't get damaged. That I like. Apart from that, let's go over a few things. Now, DJI has had a lot of competition recently, especially from people like Design Crane Free, which turns your gimbal into this kind of cool, holdy thing from each side. I'm going to be doing a review on this actually. That'll turn your Ronin-S into one of these handy things. You'll see, it's pretty cool. But they've had a lot of competition, and as the general market is going in the direction of mirrorless SLRs, they're light, they're small. You don't need a Ronin-S to handle all that weight. The payload of the Ronin-S is 3.6 kilograms, which is a huge amount. I've seen people mounting Reds on them. The Ronin-SC has a payload of 2 kilograms, which today I weighed my A7R free and the 20 to 70 GM, and they come to 1.8 kilograms. So you still have 200 grams to stick what you want, a microphone or what have you, on top of your camera, and the Ronin-SC should still be able to handle that load. So when you're balancing your camera, small little mirrorless and a huge lens like this, which is ridiculously heavy, what happens, as you can see in Matty's video up here somewhere, here's a link. You're balancing your Ronin-SC with your front heavy lens, so you need to have your camera all the way to the back, and when you try and pivot, the actual eyepiece will start hitting the motor on the back of the Ronin-S. Now, that renders flashlight mode and slingshot mode, so upside down, completely useless. So what Matty did in his film, you can see it up there, is he turned the Ronin-SC upside down with the camera upside down, and that's how he managed to bypass that problem. Now the price. There is quite a large price difference. The Ronin-S comes in at $749 and the Ronin-SC comes in at $439. So that's $310 difference. I mean, that's a large sum. That's not almost, it's nearly half the price. So that's a lot of money to spend to get the Ronin-S. So once again, you have to think what kind of kit you're going to be using, what kind of payload you're going to be putting on there, the form factor of your kit. Is it going to be just this, or are you going to be rolling like this? So you have to take all those things into consideration before you buy one of these gimbals. So when we're talking about size, this is the height of the Ronin-S. The Ronin-SC comes right to the top of this first motor here. So the size difference really isn't that huge. You're going to have to carry a big bulky gimbal anyway, so why not the Ronin-S? Now, like I showed you before, this is a heavy gimbal. We're talking about 1.85 kilos. Ooh, in time. The Ronin-SC comes in at 1.1, so it's quite a lot lighter. I mean, they had to use a few plasticky bits from what I heard, but I don't know, this feels really good to hold. I know people moan about it being a little bit heavy, but once you get, you know, your... God. I wish it had axis locks. The mounting plate. This is the mounting plate for the Ronin-S. It is Manfrotto compatible, so that makes it easy to just slide it in, take it out, put it on your tripod, put it back on the Ronin-S. The Ronin-SC is a lot smaller. It's got a small little mounting screw, so you know exactly where your camera should be, but it is not Manfrotto compatible, so that's a bummer. So the Ronin-SC comes in two variable options. The Ronin-SC itself, or you can get the Ronin-SC Pro combo. It's $100 more. And if we have a look here at what the difference is, you have to scroll to the bottom and you'll see it comes with a focus motor rod mount, focus wheel, focus gear grip, screw, and RSS splitter. So that's pretty cool. For an extra $100, you get the whole focus motor system. So this is basically DJI future-proofing themselves. They've made a small, lighter version of the Ronin-S, and they've made it for really small, mirrorless cameras. Personally, I wouldn't buy it because I very rarely use this form factor when I'm filming. I'm normally using this form factor when I'm filming. So that renders the whole slingshot, the flash mode, it renders it completely useless. Which is a shame because it would be cool to have a slightly lighter gimbal. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I love this gimbal. It's as soon as I got it, the day I bought it, I think I bought it on the day it came out, I've absolutely been in love with it. And I'm waiting for more updates, and I hope more updates will be coming to make it better and better. Battery time. Now this thing, this goes all day. I mean, it doesn't stop. This will not stop. You can just film and film for 12 hours. The Ronin-SC, lighter, smaller by quite, how much is it, 700 grams? The battery lasts 11 hours. This is 12, so I mean 11 hours for such a small, light gimbal. That's pretty impressive, DJI. So heads up, the batteries are not compatible with each other. The Ronin-S battery will not work on the Ronin-SC battery. The Ronin-S has Bluetooth 4. The Ronin-SC has Bluetooth 5. Now, what that means is that much like my DJI Mavic 2 Pro, it can use Active Track Free. When you connect your mobile phone to the top of the gimbal or the side of the gimbal, you can actually use Active Track Free. Now, that is pretty cool, but I don't see myself using that function too much. I think it's pretty cool. I've got the DJI Osmo 2, I think. It's pretty cool on that when you've got a little mobile phone, and it's, you know, I mean, it's fun. It's a fun feature, but it's not something I'd like to use on a professional gimbal. I would like to maintain full control over what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, where I'm looking. I just don't see myself using that feature. It's a really cool, handy feature to have. Don't get me wrong. It's just not something I would see myself using too much. Another cool feature of Bluetooth 5 is Force Mobile. So using the Bluetooth, you connect to your Ronin-SC, and using the gyroscope in your phone, wherever you move your phone, your Ronin-S will also move up, down, left, right, which is pretty cool. So say you have a camera operator holding the Ronin-SC and you have your camera. You can walk around, and as he's walking around with the Ronin-S, you can actually move the camera to look in different directions. Now, there is a drawback. There is no image on the screen. So that means you have to be right next to the camera operator the whole time, looking at the screen over his shoulder to see in what direction you're pointing your phone. It sounds a little bit annoying. It sounds like something that I could do by myself, holding the Ronin-S a lot easier, better. I mean, I don't think that's another function I don't think I'll be using much. If there was a picture in screen, it would be a lot more helpful, and I think more people would make use of it, but nah. Now, don't get me wrong, both these features, these Bluetooth 5 features, are pretty awesome. And Active Track is something I've used in my Mavic 2 Pro, and it works really well. The Force Mobile, I'm sure with maybe an update, they could do like image on your phone. But both these, I mean, if you look at iPhone Do's somewhere up here, link, he's done it pretty cool. The examples are awesome, showing you exactly how the active track works. So, should you upgrade to the Ronin-SC if you already have a Ronin-S, or should you buy the Ronin-SC if you don't have a gimbal at all? Well, if you're using a small camera like the Sony A7 with a small lens, if you're using the Canon EOS R, the Nikon Z6, Z7, then sure, that's great. But like I said, with a small lens, that is not going to make it front heavy. If you're using one of these and one of these suckers, like I'm talking about one of these huge lenses, that is going to make this camera drop to the front. So you're going to have to balance it out to the back and slide it all the way to the end. And it's going to start hitting that rear motor with its eyepiece. You're going to be really upset you bought the Ronin-SC. So stick with the Ronin-S. This thing really isn't that bad. I mean, once you start working out with it, you're going to really start liking it. And when it comes to the lack of axis locks, well, you can just like tape it, or, you know, it'll be fine. Don't worry. I've managed to live with it. So yeah, and also if you like the underslung, so you're rolling really close to the ground and you love doing that kind of stuff. If you like the flash mode, you know, then stick with the Ronin-S. It's really, it will hold twice the payload. It's a little bit heavier, but it's an awesome gimbal. It's never gone wrong with me, on me. You know what I mean? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you have any questions at all, make sure to write them down in the comments below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And you know, give me some love. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and I'll catch you on the other side.